I had a great teacher in life, my father. But I had another great teacher in terms of profession, in terms of Ben Graham. I was lucky enough to get the right foundation very early on. And then basically I didn't listen to anybody else. I just look in the mirror every morning and the mirror always agrees with me. And I go out and do what I believe I should be doing. And I'm not influenced by what other people think. Imagine that you had a car and that was the only car you'd have for your entire lifetime. Of course, you'd care for it well, changing the oil more frequently than necessary, driving carefully, etc. Now, consider that you only have one mind and one body. Prepare them for life, care for them. You can enhance your mind over time. A person's main asset is themselves, so preserve and enhance yourself. One can best prepare themselves for the economic future by investing in your own education. If you study hard and learn at a young age, you will be in the best circumstances to secure your future. I insist on a lot of time being spent, almost every day, to just sit and think. That is very uncommon in American business. I read and think. So I do more reading and thinking, and make less impulse decisions than most people in business. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. And investors should remember that excitement and expenses are their enemies. Tell me who your heroes are and I'll tell you who you'll turn out to be. And the best thing I did was to choose the right heroes. You know, you keep doing the same things and you keep getting the same result over and over again. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. And you've got to keep control of your time, and you can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. And when trillions of dollars are managed by Wall Streeters charging high fees, it will usually be the managers who reap outsized profits, not the clients. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls-Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute. And you only have to do a very few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. If you get to my age in life and nobody thinks well of you, I don't care how big your bank account is, your life is a disaster. And basically, when you get to my age, you'll really measure your success in life by how many of the people you want to have love you actually do love you. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. And lose money for the firm, and I will be understanding. Lose a shred of reputation for the firm, and I will be ruthless. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours and you'll drift in that direction. And of the billionaires I have known, money just brings out the basic traits in them. If they were jerks before they had money, they are simply jerks with $1 billion. It's been an ideal period for investors. A climate of fear is their best friend. Those who invest only when commentators are upbeat end up paying a heavy price for meaningless reassurance. The best chance to deploy capital is when things are going down. This does not bother Charlie, Munger, and me. Indeed, we enjoy such price declines if we have funds available to increase our positions. Predicting rain doesn't count, building the ark does. And the years ahead will occasionally deliver major market declines, even panics, that will affect virtually all stocks. No one can tell you when these traumas will occur. So smile when you read a headline that says investors lose as market falls. Edit it in your mind to disinvestors lose as market falls, but investors gain. Though writers often forget this truism, there is a buyer for every seller and what hurts one necessarily helps the other. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked.